Hello all, welcome to my channel.
Our today agenda is creation of new workspace and workspace settings, manage roles in workspace, creation of lakehouse and uploading data, and SQL endpoint. So how to create a new workspace? So in our last class we have seen the walkthrough portal, Fabric portal walkthrough, and now today we will see how to create a new workspace and what are the settings we have in that particular workspace. So what are all the roles we have and how to create the lakehouse and how to analyze the SQL endpoint. Fabric.microsoft.com, I'm just log into that. So here it is asking me account. So this is my first account. Now I am just clicking on sign in. So do you want to stay here only? Yes, I want to stay here only. Now window is open like this. Now I am here in my Fabric. If I go to workspaces, do I have any workspaces? I don't have any. This my workspace guys automatically create because this is a private place where you can develop for yourself. That my workspace will automatically create for each and every account. So if you want new workspace, you have to create that. So for that we have two options. One is here from home, that is new workspace, and if you can go to workspaces, here also you will have that option, that is new workspace. So to do that, I need to enable my capacity, the Fabric capacity. So first I'll go here and I'll enable it. Even though if you forgot to enable it here, and if you can try to create the workspace, there also it will give you the pop-up. You have not enabled this capacity, you want to enable it. So let me do that. I'm not enabling it from here. I will do on the fly. If that will not allow me, then we will enable. We will come back and we will enable from here. Okay. So now I'll create one new workspace from the home button or from the workspaces also. Now let me try from here, new workspace. Or let me try from here only. We will see it in the future. Okay. Now click on new workspace. So here it will ask you that workspace name. Your workspace name will start with WS underscore. So for each and every artifact in Fabric, you have naming convention, guys. So here your workspace will start with WS underscore. Those are even capital letters or small letters. It is up to you. Sometimes your client will give you the requirement. Some clients, they will follow only the lowercase. So in that case, you have to follow only lowercase. I'm giving here the uppercase WS underscore. I'll just give test. This workspace is not available. It means someone is already using that workspace. So that's why I can say WS underscore fab August training. So I'll say FT Fabric Training August. Okay, this name is available now. Now I'll simply click on apply. Simply click on apply. That's it. If you want to give description, no, you can give, but I'm just giving name and I'll click on apply. What it is saying, you don't have any Power BI license and all. Do you want to buy now? I don't want to buy now at this moment. I want to try for free. So I'll just click on try for free. Now it is creating. So you no need to go here and you no need to enable from there. Even you can do it on the fly also. So got it. Now if I go to my workspace now, here it is already started your Fabric trial. 59 days it is showcasing. We will see. Okay. Now this is my workspace. Now we will see first this workspace settings and manage access. Later we will create the lakehouse. Now I am here in my workspace. If I go and see under workspaces, I have this workspace. Now I'll select it. Now if you see, I am currently in this workspace and you can see that name from here also. At this moment, this is empty because I have not created anything. Now, if I go to workspace settings, if I click on here, I have these many options. We will see few of them. This is general. Here under general, you have option of the workspace. You have workspace name here. You can rename it from here also. If you can simply click somewhere now, it will be updated. Now, this is the place where you want to rename the workspace name, where you can able to rename the workspace name. Now, if you can see here, if you can scroll down under general, here you will get your email ID. This is the one, the one's email ID who have created this workspace. If you want to assign this workspace as a contact, I mean, if you want to give one more resource name as a contact list, you can able to give their name also here, user one, like this. So here I have these many users in my domain. So if I can give user one now, that user one also become contact person for this workspace. But this is not required, only renaming we can use it. And now if you can click on license configuration, here it is showcasing my, at this moment, my capacity is current license is trial, and this is my trial capacity. If you want to change that configuration in your organization, for example, your client purchased two types of capacities. One is F16 and one is F128, for example. So as and when required, he turn off F128 and he can attach that. Suppose if you have high volume of the data and there are some peak days where you have to work on large volume of the data. In a month, there are 10 days where you have to work on high volume of the data in this particular workspace. At that time, you can select the capacity as F128. And for remaining 20 days now, F128 is not required, for example, because that is that is very high cost, right? So that's why I will turn off it and I will attach F32 or F16 or F8 capacity, because I'm not working on high volume of the data for the remaining 20 days. So there are peak load and low load days are there in month. So I will attach F128 or higher capacity as and when required. So to do that, you have to click on edit, and here no, under trial, here, I mean, since this is trial capacity, under drop down, you will have 2 or 3 capacities, F32, F128, like that. So whatever the capacity you want, you can just select that capacity and click on select license, so that this workspace will attach to that particular capacity. So mostly it will take care by your admin team or your higher officials like manager and all, because they will not give you access to for this license or turn off and turn on these things. So they will take care of this, but you have to know these options as well. Now, system storage. So it will give you which data set is having how much volume, like that. Since my workspace is empty, this is not showcasing anything. But once we create one data set, or once you uploaded data, no, it will show you that. We will develop something here in the workspace and we will come back here and we will see that. At this moment, this is empty, but yeah, you will get in future. Now, Git integration. So here, if you want to check in this code, whatever I am going to create in this workspace, if you want to check in this to your Azure DevOps, no, you can click on Azure DevOps and you can enable or you can attach this workspace to that particular branch in the Azure DevOps. So Git integration, it means GitHub is not available at this moment in Fabric. You have option only for Azure DevOps. We will see this practically in our upcoming classes. And this one, like this is File Explorer. At this moment, these are not required. Okay, these options are not required at this moment. So these are your workspace settings. And after that, if I click on Manage Access, if I want to give access to some other resources, just click on Manage Access. Now here, you will have this option, Add People. At this moment, I'm only admin. Now, if I click on Add People to this workspace, and if I click on email like Ganjay, no, I'm getting this email ID. I'll select it, and after that, I can add him as admin or member or contributor or just viewer. I'm just adding him as member, and I'll click on add. Now, if I go back, I'll get this particular resource name here under this list. If you want to add some more, you can just click on here, and again, you can able to add here. For example, if I want to add this person, I'll just add, and here if I make him as admin, no, so he can able to remove me also from this workspace because I made him admin. We two are admins. So if I want to change that particular person privilege, no, I'll come here and I'll change that to member or contributor, like this. So if you see, now this is member, this is contributor. Admin is highest privilege, member is one step less than admin, and contributor is next to member, and after viewer. So like this, we can able to add the particular persons to our workspace, and also we can able to uh, change that particular privilege also. Once even after adding also we can able to change. So yeah, this is manage roles. Now we have lake house or this one, right? Okay. Now let me create lake house. I have new item here. I'm here in my workspace and I have new item. I'll click on new item, and now I'll just search for lake house, or if you can scroll down also, you will get that. But I don't want to struggle here. I'll just simply click for lake house. So click on lake house. Now it is asking the lake house name, LH underscore. I can say test. Now I'll simply click on create. So that lake house has been created here. Lake house has been created here. Now at this moment, if you see successfully created SQL Analytics endpoint, it means along with your lakehouse, SQL endpoint also will create. We will see that also. First, if you see here in the lakehouse, I am here in my workspace. In that workspace, I am here in my lakehouse, LH underscore test. It will show over here also. Now, at this moment, if I drop down, the tables and files are empty at this moment. So what I will do, I will just upload one sample file to the lakehouse. If you see here in get data, we have these many options. Upload files, nothing but we have to upload the files manually from our local desktop. This is not the best practice, guys, in the real time, because we will not have any data. We should not have any data in our local, right? I mean, we have to take the data from the different sources, right? So this upload files only for the manual thing and only for the practice purpose. But in the real time, we will not upload any files manually from our local desktop until it is very necessary. So we have new data pipeline, new data flow gen 2, and new shortcut. These four methods we will use in our project or in our throughout this training. So new data pipeline and new data flow gen 2 and new shortcut. These three are important things which we will use in the real-time projects. Event streams, as a data engineer, this is not required for us. So these four are important. Now we will see upload files. So upload files will allow you to do to take from your local desktop, and it will allow you to upload manually. So just click on that. If you can click on that, no, it will ask you this particular browse location. This is one option to do manually, and one more option is here. If you come to files and if you click on three dots now, here also you have that option, upload files or upload folders. So I want to upload one file. I will anything is fine, guys. This one or this one. So you can simply click on upload files. This also will give you this option. Now then I click on browse now. So sample files I have here. Just let me take some CSV file here. Okay, and I'll click on open. Click on upload. Now close it. If you see, I have uploaded one file to my file session.
Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, please post in the comments. I will try to give answers. Please do subscribe my channel and do remember, with the right data, every challenge has a solution.